Life Oracle.
What do we know about Shazon?
Was recently Talon military before unit was wiped out by either Qadiran terrorists or the actual Qadiran military. It's tough to say which one. And joined up with the party after one of my other characters died, who was also a part of that military group, so that was fun.
So I have a question real quick. Is
Yes.
there such a thing as Kadiran terrorists, or aren't all Kadirans terrorists?
There is such a thing. I do not believe that all
Oh,
Qadirans are
okay. Okay.
terrorists.
Alright, just making sure.
Or terrorists of some stripe.
Alright.
Because as you know, unnatural cold, possible border conflict, the whole shebang.
Okay. Just making sure. I
And
don't
we
know
don't.
how racist your thoughts are. Or if they're even racist, maybe you truly believe that all of the sun worshipping Kadirans are devilish
Nah.
saboteurs with an entire continent full of people willing to destroy the Chaldean race.
If there's one thing I've learned as a half elf is that outward appearance and nationality and race mean literally nothing. Anyone is capable of anything at any time.
Okay.
Indeed. I think I found my picture, by the way, Arthur.
Shazon's got his head on a swivel. Alright. Put the picture in Roll20 so that I can do the thing. Michael, who are you playing?
Playing Eviega, an Arctic elf paladin that looks more like a ranger. Shoots a bow and is from the land of the Limnorn kings. Found my way during a routine expedition in land of the Limnorn kings. Found myself just sort of magically in a different country. And I've been working to get my way back to my home. However, now I'm under some kind of guise to find this witch, because we did not know at the time what we were doing, and we said, "Sure, we'll help you find it." And then Gias, oh great, we die if we don't succeed. Woo! So
Wait,
yeah.
we die if we don't succeed?
Yep.
We
That's
die if
fucked up.
we die if we give up. I'm pretty sure dying if we don't
We
succeed,
die.
we'll die anyway.
Yeah.
You know what they say, never give up, never surrender.
Yep.
How do I add an icon into Roll20?
You have to send it to me and I add it.
Okay, I'll send it to you. Over Skype, I guess. Oh, Roll20? How do I do that?
So we've
Just
switched.
put the link.
So we've switched from an equal split wisdom charisma party to a pure charisma party. It's gonna be fun.
Pretty much.
No, I cut it up so that it's not like a whole picture. So
Okay, send
roll-
it in an email. The thing is, my Skype isn't equipped to handle.
oh, right. I'll just imgur it then. Yeah, that
Sounds
works.
good.
Yeah, that works.
Imgur that shit.
All right. Sorry, I got a couple GM things to do here because apparently I'm getting token spammed all at once. What
Gamersiren.
happened last time?
Gamersiren, you're not gonna steal Stabs McDougan's visage.
What?
Arthur, it's Rusty and Co. Halfling rogue stabs Dugan.
Yeah,
No.
yep. She's chosen her path.
What?
Man, Rusty and Co. has not been up lately, bro. I want to say real quick.
Oh man.
So you'll all figure out what they're laughing about in just a few minutes, and you get to see the first look of Tris Christmas.
Is that your picture, really?
Yeah.
Oh my!
Yes, that is really his picture.
Laughing at a halfling forever.
So, previously on Reign of Winter, what do we have going on? The party has met up with a woman named Nadia Petska. A bunch of guards came to her place and were beating her up and messing with her family. They snuck out the back door of her house. They're now meeting up with her, and she's going to continue doing a food delivery to the local government military tower. They basically run the country out of these ice towers that the witches build. And the soldiers there need food, and so Nadia is going to be delivering the food along with the rest of you as a secret frontal assault sneak attack to take the tower from local bad guy wizard Radosik Pavel.
I don't think my name is visible to anyone.
You gotta
On
put
my
it in
token.
the. You gotta
I
put
have
it
to
on the
show
token, man.
nameplate.
There we go.
I have to do his nameplate showing. Okay. Thanks for saying that while I'm in the middle of introductions. No problem, buddy.
Sorry.
Now I'm lost. Where were we? So the party is approaching the Pale Tower. It stands on a flat, snow-covered plain northwest of Waldsby. In clear weather, its battlements command a 6-mile view of the surrounding terrain. As you approach, Nadia takes out a small mirror and begins using it as a reflective surface to flash announce your presence on the approach. As you approach, numerous birds, specifically ravens, begin circling you in large packs. They swoop low over the party. Does anyone do anything during that time?
How are we right now? Are we on like hiding?
You are all on. Wow, I can't remember what they're called. Dog sleds. That's what they're called.
Yeah.
Dog sleds. You're on dog sleds riding towards the Pale Tower.
Oh yeah, we're hiding in the food, aren't we?
Yep.
Neat.
Neato.
Did anyone do anything as these birds sweep low?
Still try to hide, I'd say.
Okay.
Is there a possibility to throw a dagger at one of them? One of my throwing daggers?
Yes, you certainly could do such a thing.
We're hiding.
You want to throw a dagger at one of them?
I don't know if I can.
How low are they swooping?
Yeah.
20, 30 feet.
Okay, so I can see them at the edge.
Oh,
of
yeah,
my...
you guys can definitely hear them.
Oh, that's right. You're fucking blind.
Not totally blind, but yes, he can only see a certain distance given his horrible oracle curse.
One's the pick.
Wow.
It's kind of ironic that you're an oracle that can't see. It's like, yep.
No, I'm not going to because I don't
ironic,
want to
it's
give away
classic.
our position.
Okay.
It's classic, man. Tongues is
I'd
well.
agree.
That's all. That's
What?
also. That's
Haunted
also
is the
Greek.
best curse, by far.
Haunted is like
amazing.
Oracle Light.
No, Haunted is amazing. Because if you roleplay it to actually have someone there whispering in your ear telling you whatever you failed at, what horrible mistake you made that got this person killed, that is incredible. Which I've
But
had
you know,
done.
Dan would probably just die first before anyone else in the party, so that wouldn't really work. I mean,
Wow,
no offense, Dan.
The Dan hate is being thrown
Not
around
dick.
early tonight. Can't wait for Tris Christmas to be the first casualty.
oh, he probably will.
He's gonna
He
get
probably
Dan.
will be. He probably will be. Let's be honest here. Let's be 100% honest here.
Yeah, for
He
one,
is
if
literally just a mechanism to bring Mason back into the game.
All right.
Well, in the meantime, Buckley can destroy everything.
Yeah, no,
Yes,
Buckley
he
will
stands-
fucking
Yep.
destroy everything. What was that?
He can stand in front. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. But we're hiding right now, so
Oh yeah.
All right.
yeah, he's probably not even out.
All right. Sharp winds whistle across the stark white plain, stinging your eyes with the near blinding rays of reflected sunlight.
I put
Great
on my
eruption
mirrors.
of frozen ice rises in the distance, an imposing pale tower crowned with icicles spearing into the sky. Born of the land itself, an unbroken circular wall of ice guards the tower's base, with no means of entrance visible. High above, a large gash opens in the tower's bowl-like crown, ringed with icy spikes and split by the massive plain of ice resembling an inverted crescent moon. The tower's entire structure appears to be made entirely of ice. As you approach the wall, you find yourself on a trampled path of snow heavily tracked by footprints and sled trails that ends abruptly at an opaque wall of ice. Carvings and ancient glyphs depict opening a semblance of a gateway upon its surface. From atop this wall, 3 familiar-looking snowtroopers, all in their white witch masks, call for Nadia to stop her dog sleds. What do you guys do?
I don't know. Wait for Nadia to do what she needs to do, I guess.
We're not in the gates yet.
Yep.
Okay.
It's,
All right. So, Nadia's like, I come bearing gifts of food. We need to get inside to leave it in the courtyard. And one of the guards, like, it just, like, starts scratching his head. And then he picks up a mirror and starts speaking in, Scald. Does anyone speak Scald?
Yep.
All right. So you hear him. He's like, Redosek, we have a shipment down here. You want me to bring inside, boss? And...
Well, no, Buckley speaks it, but I don't.
Yeah, well, Buckley can communicate with you telepathically, so
Telepathically.
he lets you know what's going on. So Redosek is like, no, do not bring the shipment inside. Leave them there. And, like, you can see Redosek's face in the tiny mirror this guy's holding. And the guard's like, okay, step away from the food cart. Like, we're going to come down there. We're going to pull it off. And one of them draws a crossbow. And the others pull out their longswords. Like, hop down off the wall. And begin advancing on your sled. So, like, I don't know how you guys are arranged right now, but...
Isn't
you
it
all
one
have to be in
person per
different
sled?
sleds.
Yeah, I thought that was the
So
case.
you tell me how you guys approach, because you probably talk with Nadia how this is going down.
So tell me how Buckley fits in it. Is Buckley big enough to fit in a sled?
So, yeah, Buckley's medium-sized, so he's about the same size as you guys. The other thing about Buckley is you can summon him with a one-minute-long ritual, so you don't even have to have him there right now. You can wait until you're inside and then call him into being.
Yeah, but a whole minute is like a long time, so he would be out if we're going to be fighting things. So.
How many sleds are there?
There are 6 sleds.
How are they arranged?
You tell me.
2 by 3, 3 headed this way? Maybe?
Yeah, okay, that works.
Yeah, probably Buckley and I in the front sleds.
I like being in the back, so.
I will also be in the back. Yeah, looks good.
Okay, alright. So, I mean, these guards approach with their swords out and begin, like, chopping the ropes up and pushing the food, like, off the sled. And immediately find
Buckley, pretend to be dead.
Yeah, they find Buckley and Chazon, like, lying underneath these pallets, and they're like, hey, stop right there! And one of them holds a sword towards Chazon's, like, face. What do you do, Chazon?
I eat the sword.
It would appear we've been made.
What gave it away?
I mean, you have, like, a second to react here. This guy's just putting
Shield up.
the food off on top. You casting a spell?
No, I'm just shielding.
Okay, alright.
Shield the sword up. Or can I cast a spell?
I mean, you're probably under threat right now. You would have to concentrate on it. But yeah.
Cast defensively? No, I'm not even gonna bother. Just gonna shield.
Everyone needs to roll initiative then, because apparently
Shields up.
explaining yourself is not the thing you're doing. You're just like, ah!
Oh, hey there, I fell asleep on this dog sled.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know where I am. I have a habit of falling asleep wherever I go.
Alright,
Alright.
everyone roll initiative. It takes a move action to get
Dang, look at
that's
Tris
on top of you, push
killing
off.
it, man. Hang on, let me work out what Buckley rolls for initiative.
Goes when you does, doesn't he?
Yeah, it goes when you do. You don't have to roll.
Oh, cool.
Alright.
Of course I go last.
Nafina. Thought Nafina rolled, but apparently...
19.2, but it didn't take to my
did you have your token selected when you did it?
new.
Neo.
Like, I'm a paladin. I can't lie. It's like, oh yeah, we were hiding in these boxes. We were trying to sneak in a ride with the food.
You can lie, you just don't
Alright,
want to.
No,
so
we can't.
Before you begin...
It is against the code.
Yeah, if he lies ever, he loses paladin powers.
Like, we're supposed to be here. No, you're not. No, you're not. Powder and powder's gone.
So before you begin, like, Nadia's like, you must kill all of them before they warn the other guards. Kill them quickly and silently. So, Triss, Buckley is already free, so he can act however he wants to.
Yeah.
If you want to free yourself from your pallet of food, it takes a move action to push it off of you.
No, I'm not going to move. What are you talking about? I'm all the way back
Just gonna
there.
keep hiding underneath the food.
No, no, I'm gonna push it off me, obviously.
Okay. All right.
And I'm not going. Which one of the guys has crossbow?
The one that's back here. He's up on the wall still.
Okay. Am I able to cast shield on Buckley?
Yes, I believe you don't even have to touch him to do that. You just do it through your link, right?
Hmm.
I think that's how share spells works.
I have a wand. So
Oh, then you would have to actually cast it on him,
okay.
and you have to pull the wand out.
And
Okay.
touch.
All right. I also have
Pretty sure shield is a personal spell.
Yeah,
wand.
if you have it
Really?
on a wand, you have to cast it on yourself, right?
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, then I'd use mage armor.
All right. So you
Actually,
mage armoring yourself or Buckley?
Buckley, obviously.
Right. You mage armor Buckley.
And then Buckley's gonna be like, "Alright, I'm hungry."
Lay into him, Buckley.
Of course. I'm quite famished. I could use the blood of a living creature to revive myself.
Oh, it's sounding horrible.
Awesome. Well, I mean, like, go to town, bro. Chomp that man.
Why don't you roll for me?
All right, cool. I will. So he gets 3 attacks a round.
Yes.
Fighting two claws.
All right, so the bite, which is the first one,
Of course.
is
Did he
a.
push the stuff off up too?
What was that?
He's already free.
He was already.
Yeah.
The guards kicked the
Okay.
pallet off on top of me. That's how we were discovered.
He's going to use power attack. Is that right? I did that right.
It's correct. It's just terrible.
Yeah. And then that was the bite, and this one is for claw. Oh, they're all the same. Cool. All right, so the claw second is 13.
Interesting. That's not going to hit.
Buckley, you too hungry, man. What's going on?
Famished. Eviega, what would you like to do?
I'm going to push stuff off, move action, 5-foot step, and shoot at the one with the crossbow.
Boom.
Oh.
With all that great damage. 2.
Okay, yeah, you shoot, you, like, pierce...
It's like your brow or something like that, just like grazes.
No. You actually, like, shoot the cloak clasp off his shoulder, and there's a bright line of blood, like, bleeding down onto his white furs. And he's like, oh, shit. You did not just do that.
That is my favorite cloak. Now it's wet from snow.
You know how much it costs to replace this cloak.
At least 10 gold.
The party.
And party.
All right,
Oh.
Nafina.
We can throw you a party. That's not a problem.
Is there any way that I can stealthily sneak out from underneath my stuff?
Yeah. You can
Dang.
make you need to make a move action to throw it off, but in the process, I'll let you make a stealth check
Okay.
to, like, use it as cover.
Yeah.
Oh, that dog sled has nothing on it.
It just fell off magically.
The strong wind. That's a voice for all of my gods in your game, but
37?
Guards sound like, what
Oh,
the
shit.
How do you have a plus 17? You're
My
like
stealth
level
is a
3.
plus 17.
What the? We're going to have to talk about that later.
Small creature, max stealth, lots of dex.
Yeah.
yep.
We're
Skill-
gonna talk about this
Traits.
later. Plus 17. I feel like I'm playing Rise of the fucking Runelands again. Listen, I'm gonna talk about Rise of the Runelords real quick, just so that anyone watching might feel like they should go watch it or never watch it. I let the guy take a feat called Hellcat Stealth, which lets you stealth in broad daylight. Huge mistake. Because he was like, oh, I'm basically invisible. I'm like, okay, well, my my boss has C invisibility. He's like, oh, what I meant was I have Hellcat stealth, and I rolled a 70. I was like, oh, of course, I can't possibly ever get that even with a 40 on the die roll of a 20. And that was every single fight, multiple times in a row for about 12 episodes. He was untouchable.
Jeez.
Until he fell in a trap that you set.
No, he fell in a trap that he set against himself and was killed by himself.
Well,
He
that
literally
didn't really
was
help
killed
him,
by
did it?
2 copies of himself that were like, hey man, what's up? Yep.
Because he's an arcane trickster blasticaster.
Yeah, he blasted himself. All right, Nafina, you're stealth. You still have a standard action left. What would you like to do?
Is it possible to?
Move closer.
Yeah, I want
Fine.
to move closer to.
So if you move, you're gonna be visible.
Yeah, that ain't
There's
gonna
no
work.
more stealthing. You could, for instance, throw a dagger at somebody and get a sneak attack from where you are right now.
This guy's within 30, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I
Throw
would
that
like.
dags.
I would like to do that.
Okay.
Plus
Flatfoot
25.
is pretty good because he has armor and a shield, but we'll see.
He also got shot, so I don't know if that affects his whatevers.
It doesn't.
No? This isn't real life, this is Pathfinder, fuck you.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's how Pathfinder works, man.
I think there are rules for damaging armor buried somewhere, but it just doesn't happen.
So if
are
this is to be,
Yeah, I
a
mean, if
ranged-
you shot him to sunder his armor, yeah, that would make a difference, but you didn't. You shot a cloak class off.
Oh my god. Okay, Arthur.
Yes.
I didn't actually include the bab when I rolled. So it would have been a 15 on Buckley to attack.
Not good enough.
Alright, cool. That's good.
25.
Shit. Fire. Fine, roll your sneak attack damage and your stupid dagger. Damn rogues. Always shit.
Was that
on
also
the
a crit?
battlefield.
On the dagger?
No.
No, dagger's 19.
Oh, 19? Okay.
Okay, so I have sneak stab. I can't use that though, can I?
Nope,
don't
it's
know.
always D8s for daggers.
Okay, so just one d8.
D8 plus your dagger damage, which I think is a D3 for small creatures.
I should get a D8.
Knife Master archetype.
Oh, okay. It's normally D6. I was confused.
Yeah, normally it's a D6 for everything, but Knife Masters get D8
All
for
you want to
knives.
do is use knives. Knife Master's pretty good. Just saying. Why they don't call it knife occasional user.
8 damage.
I mean, you still have your regular knife damage, which would be a D3.
Yeah, add that D3.
So you do a D8 plus a D3 plus your strength score, right?
Oh yeah, it's a D3,
Is it-
not 3.
That's 3 strength.
Yeah.
No.
No, I don't.
that
No, I
doesn't
don't.
sound right.
I don't think she does. I think she rolled 3 instead of a D3.
Okay.
What is your
1d8.
strength score?
It's +0.
Okay, so yeah,
So
it's a
roll a
D8 plus a
D3.
D3.
Okay.
So how I imagine this is like you fling off the food, and then John Woo style doves start flying out of the food
No.
area.
It's not doves, it's melons.
It's cabbages.
But it's captured in the same way.
Yeah.
So it looks exactly the same. It's just like
All we see is like a quick glimpse of your cloak, and then the camera like zooms in on an approaching flash, and we see it's a dagger heading directly for the camera. Then we zoom it around, and we know that you just shot this guy in the face for 6 points of damage with a 5 plus a 1,
Yeah.
which is still not enough to knock him out. Yeah, so you hit
good
him
start.
right in the same shoulder where he just got shot, and he's like, "Oh, my shoulder! Why do you do this thing?"
Yeah, he moves his hand for 1 second and a dagger flies in there again. He's like, ah! My same shoulder!
Yeah, so he starts picking up the mirror, and he goes, Radosek, are you there? We are under attack. Sound the alarm.
Well,
Shit.
fuck.
Well, shit.
Step to the side. This guy gets a +4 because Chazon is on the ground.
Didn't stand up.
He hasn't had a chance to.
That'll hit.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah,
thing this is a
girl.
scimitar. And the one attacking Buckley... What's Buckley's AC?
Oh, he's at +4 right now, so it would be 20.
Okay, so he gets a hit, but not a critical. Alright, so here's the Chazon damage. 4 and 5, so he hits Chazon for 4 and Buckley for 5, and they're all shouting and scald. They're like, "Put your weapons down immediately and surrender, or we will kill all of you."
Put your claws down immediately, and we will kill you. And your mouth.
Are you don't speak scald, so...
Buckley
He's
does.
from, he's
Yeah,
from this
but-
area.
He's
So
from
we're
this
just
area.
saying,
He doesn't
like-
speak Scald.
Yeah, but you don't speak scald, and that doesn't sound like something Buckley would say unless you're trying to compel him to say that.
Yeah, fuck it.
It's not like he's from-
Why
I
not?
speak Scald.
Alright, so Buckley's like, "You put your weapons down, or I shall put my claws inside you." Jason, you're up.
What the Griffin said. Well,
You
first
also
of
going
all,
to put your claws inside of-
I'm gonna stand up. Roll your attack.
Of course.
Ugh.
I think this guy likes you where you are.
He's gonna slowly start like rubbing his hands down your chest and stuff, and like he's gonna lean in for a
that's not
kiss.
the thing he's doing. I'll tell you what, you're gonna get an AOO on his AOO because he's performing a combat maneuver disarm on you.
All right, here's my AOO.
He's taking your arms?
That
That's
one
fucked up.
is- And he tries to disarm you and fails. So now you stood up. So like while you're standing up, he tries to like slap you on your wrist with his blade and be like, "Bam!"
And just nope.
You
I'm
okay,
gonna try
Dave?
to.
You alright?
I'm just imagining like he's trying to stand up and the guy's like, "Eh!" and then he's fucking get off me.
I imagine it's much more dramatic than that. Probably Chazon is like, what's it called, an Okimi, where you like jump up without ever using your hands to get yourself up, and the guy's like trying to slam his sword into his wrist to force him to drop his weapon, because Chazon has metal armor.
Now I think I'm gonna use my shield as a brace. Shield as a brace, trying to get up.
Yeah, he's
trying
trying
to
to
get up.
slam
He's
into
trying-
your hand over and over again.
He tries to slam into my hand. I just like no.
Yeah, stop thinking it's
And-
like some sort of sissy fight, Dave.
I just can't help it, man.
They're
Just
both
like
trained warriors. They're not like, "Give me the weapon." They're not like older brother fight.
Girly fight.
give it to me. I
Not like
want
I'm
it.
watching Jurassic World, okay?
It's my turn with the sword.
Oh, there's only 4 dinosaurs. I thought you were a genius. All right, Chazon, you stood up. What are you gonna do?
I tried to hit him and didn't.
Yeah, okay, you took your regular attack. So yeah, you stand up, and I assume that at some point you make a half turn, so that snow blows around you in a semicircle. So you look
Yeah.
really badass, because apparently this fight is all John Woo and shit. And now we've got like the Marvel Avengers cam where it's like zooming over the battlefield, watching all of you doing your individual fights. And then
You're
it just zooms in on Tris Christmas hiding under the food, just like, "Get him, Buckley, get him!" Alright, Tris, you're up.
Yeah, you eat that snowman.
You're the Nick Fury of this battle.
All right, so I'm just gonna add my bab, which is 2, I believe, still for dear old Sir Bucklington the First. Let me just double check that.
Bad plus strength,
Bab.
and then power attack if you want.
That's the bite.
That will hit.
Yeah. You feel that shit?
8.5 damage. Special.
1d6 plus 3 plus 3.
Yep, 8 points of damage. You nearly knock him out in one blow. Like, Buckley, like, surges up from the pallet and is like, "Rah."
I told you I was going to eat you. Claw. Claw.
Yes.
Yep, second claw. And that is a d4 plus 4. for 5.
Okay, yeah, that definitely, like, you want to knock him out or kill him?
He's dead.